Hey everybody, how are you guys today? Well, I'm sorry I didn't do a vlog video on Monday. These past couple days I've been like swamped with homework. I haven't been able to catch up, and by the time I finished homework, it was like 6 o'clock, 7 at night, and I usually don't do vlog videos at that time. But it's Friday now. I'm off of school, and I told you I was going to do it, so here is my review of Eddie Murphy Delirious. But before I get started, I just want to give some quick shout outs to some people who support me. xxXTheWalkerWayXxx, and Charlie is cool 1000. And I have a whole lot of shoutouts this video, but xxTheWalkerWayXxx left me a nice comment on my famous last words video, which I guess I did pretty good on. I don't know. And Charlie is cool 1000, who actually sent me a very interesting message saying that I'm still fine or whatever. But I don't know if I know he may have commented on one of my other videos. I don't know. And I hope he's not a dude, because I don't roll that way. So whatever. But check these people out. Add them as friends. Subscribe. The URLs will be in the description box down below. Now back to Delirious. Now, last week I did a review of the movie Eddie Murphy Raw, and if you saw the review, which you guys don't watch my vlog videos anymore, but if you did, if the rare two of you who watched it, you know that I said it was like one of the it was my all-time favorite stand-up concert film, my all-time favorite Eddie Murphy film, and it's one of the funniest films of all time. And so I said in my review, it encouraged me to watch Delirious. And so the next week I would watch Delirious and get back to you. So, is it better than Raw? Is it not as good as Raw? Well, let me tell you what it's about. Actually, what I'm talking about, it's not about anything. It's a concert film. It's about just him. I believe in Washington, D.C. at the Apollo. Just him doing his stand-up act. I think it's like his first stand-up concert film. And what more can you say, really? That's basically it. When you do these when you're viewing a stand-up comic film, that's basically it. It's just a stand-up comedy. And I'm gonna tell you what I think of the rating of it first before I tell you what I think. It's almost 4 stars. It's not 4 stars, but it's a very, very high 3.5. This movie, this is a very, very funny movie. It can be very funny. Like, there's some things about, like, I like this one part when you talk about, like, when you're a child, you're getting ice cream, and you're, like, bragging to your friends about ice cream. You're like, and your dad's an alcoholic. That's funny. I like this one scene where, he, like, talks about, like, family get-togethers, like, family cookouts, and he does his, famous, "This is my house," that drunken stepfather routine, which is hilarious. So, and some of the stuff that he did in Delirious, I found out were incorporated into Raw. And of course, we all know the famous part when he's like, when that woman's like, yells out to do Mr. Rob, and that guy's like, "Shut up, bitch!" Which causes Eddie Murphy to start laughing. It's like, y'all didn't know I was a ventriloquist too, which that was funny. And apparently I found out, I mean, I'm sure this isn't true. My dad told me this, but I don't know. I don't think it's really specified if it is true, but I heard somewhere that it was Eddie Murphy's father who told the bitch not the bitch, the woman, called the woman a bitch and told her to shut up. Yeah. So yeah, it could be a very funny movie, but but in comparison to Raw, it's not as funny as Raw. Don't get me wrong, this is really, really funny, but it's not as funny as Raw, though, because I think the concepts that they do in this movie are kind of, in a way, sometimes expected. Like, I mean, like, how can I play this? Like, a child getting ice cream or whatever. People kind of expect that people to riff on that, but maybe they don't. I don't know. But it's hilarious. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's awesome. But I think when you do issues like they did in Eddie Murphy Raw, like, it's just, like, I mean, they didn't really do too many, like, big issues, but, like, the whole thing in Eddie Murphy Raw, there's the whole spiel about women and the way their minds work, and like them wanting half their husband's wealth at divorce time. Like, that stuff we can identify with, because as men, we are kind of confused by the way women's minds work, and we are low by nature. We do cheat. As he says, there's no such thing as a loyal man. And I think when you tap on issues like that, it can be a little funnier than typical stuff. Because I think when you're doing stuff like that, it's like saying, it's kind of like, because people kind of get pissed off when they, like, when like their husbands cheat on them, or like when their wives want half their wealth. So I think by incorporating issues like that into comedy, it makes it like really fun, really like funnier. Like I think, like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's really funny. Delirious is, but like I said, I just don't it's in comparison to Raw. It's just not on that level of stand-up comedy. But I think the film's good. Like I'm giving this 3.5 stars, like a very very high 3.5 stars. Like it's almost like it's like this close to like 4 stars. So it's not, yeah. Like I said, I think it's a very funny film. What was I gonna say? Like I think if like Delirious was like maybe like, let's compare it to a bike. Let's say if Delirious was like the bike with the training wheels and everything, then Raw was like the full-on bike without the training wheels, uh, um and like if Delirious was like rock and roll, then Raw was heavy metal or whatever. Like I could probably make a book of comparisons, but I'm not gonna do that. Um, so yeah, once again, this is a very funny movie. Don't get me wrong, very very funny. I was laughing a bunch of times. Like, and he really, like I said, I think, like I said, he's really funny in this. Although I kind of felt he was more at home in Raw because he's done it a few more times, but he definitely is having fun in Delirious. I really enjoy the movie. Very high 3.5 stars, not quite 4, because I mean it's very funny. If you like Raw, you'll like Delirious. Not as much as Raw. It's not on the same caliber as Raw, but it's a very very funny film. Well, I guess that's my opinion. Now I want to know your opinion. Let me know down below. 1, have you seen Delirious? 2, did you like Delirious? 3, which one do you think is better, Raw or Delirious? I think Raw is better, but if you think Delirious is better, that's cool too. 4, what's your favorite stand-up comedy film of all time? Mine, of course, is Eddie Murphy Raw. And 5, what's your favorite Eddie Murphy film of all time? Mine is Eddie Murphy Raw. I'm sorry, I know it sounds weird, but I mean, I know, because like I said, I haven't seen 48 Hours, Trading Places, Beverly Hills Cop, the classic ones I'm supposed to see, and I'm supposed to be an Eddie Murphy fan. I haven't seen them, and you guys are going to be all over this. I'm like, ah, blah, blah, blah. That was weird. But yeah, let me know down below. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. See ya. Bye.